friendos, Steve here. And welcome back to Going In Raw Overrun. Once again, I want to say thanks to everybody out there supporting Going In Raw.
Yes, thank you.
You guys are the best.
Yeah.
And just a reminder, if we have continued stream issues that carried over from the other show, unfortunately, nothing we can do about it.
Ooh, man.
Like,
Gets me so upset, though.
I never know. Like, we can't, like, by far, our audience exists in the land of video on demand.
Correct.
And so the live streaming is just...
It's of the utmost importance, really.
What's that?
It's of the utmost importance.
Right. So, like, us actually recording it and making sure that the final product is good. So we can't spend, like, minutes starting the stream, stopping it, starting it up again, restarting our modem. It sucks, but it's just the way it is.
It's the way it is, the way it has to be, unfortunately.
So hopefully, if this stream doesn't work out, you guys can watch the VOD version.
Knowing history, though, knowing our luck, this is going to go swimmingly, whereas the main show was crap.
I know. We can never we can. I mean, we do it all the time, put together two good streams.
Yeah.
It's just when it happens, it reminds us of when it has happened in the past. It's like, oh, this always is the worst. So anyways.
Zach says, rough start to season, Larson. It's only week one. Yeah, it's only week one. I don't care.
Do you lose to Chongo, to Mark?
No,
or is that a different one?
In the Therapy Bottle League.
My
team
that's
laid
like...
an egg. It's one week.
That's got to be lowest priority league, I would think.
I'm looking for the future.
I'm not sure that league has a future, man.
I don't know either.
I don't know. Anyways.
It's only 1 week. I'm not going to get worked up about it.
Yeah, I didn't care until I beat Anthony F. And then I was like, oh, man, I should actually try to put together something good here. But then next week I'm not going to care. So, yeah. Anyways. I don't know if I have my jury duty stuff.
Your summons?
On hand. But sometimes I like take a picture of important stuff because I use it.
You have it on hand whenever you need it. So you have to go around a hunk of paper.
I don't know that that's the case here. Oh, wait. I do. No, you know what I have? I have the email that I sent. And in that email, I put my juror number. So maybe if that's all I need.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
No one wrote you back, though?
No, but I'm not sure that they would.
Yeah,
it said, write an email and then check your status.
Interesting. All right, here we go. Man, I'm excited.
I don't know. I'm kind of not excited.
I want this to work out for you. I really do.
Okay, let's see here. U.S. court.
Because it's supposed to be over the entire course of October, right?
Jury duty.
Is that what it is?
Status. Jury service, United States Court.
Waymaker asks, how drunk did you two get over the weekend? Apparently Steve got really drunk.
I didn't get throw up drunk, but I was drunk enough. I was plenty drunk. I understood fully at the time. I was like, I need to get my act together and start drinking some water. You know, I understood. Like, I'm not gonna be walking
stop drinking
driving
around
anybody.
midnight, I think.
Let's see here. Times about jury service, servants for federal court finder, email updates, careers, news, search.
That doesn't look right.
It's United States courts, man.
Oh, okay.
Check status. Oh, man.
That's Central Court of California. That's not. I don't know if that's federal. Oh, it is. It is. But that's Central California. You need Northern California, I think.
Okay. It is CAED. Let's see. CAED. Checking status. Central District. Let's see here.
Maybe it is Central District. It didn't look like it based
I'm
on
going
the
to
map.
see. I'm going to find out.
Well, this is jurisdiction.
Jurisdiction map. This is like Southern California.
Yeah,
It's not even a central. Let's see here.
Waymaker said, so Steve had 3 beers. I lost count about 5. You got at least 5.
Here we go.
Is that it?
Superior Court of California. County of Sacramento. No, I
you
want
don't want that.
federal. U.S. courts. U.S. courts. Eastern District, California. That could be it. Jury info. This is where I emailed.
Okay, give it a try.
All right. Reporting status. 1008. Oops. 8.
F Pop asks, alternate history time. If AEW wins the war and WWE goes out of business, what is the last match ever on Raw?
I got the juice, baby. I got the juice. Your status is excused.
There you go.
No further time. Fuck you, everybody. You can go all eat shit. Go to hell. Fuck everybody. I'm excused. I don't do shit. I don't do shit.
You're risking your juice.
Oh, I got the juice, baby.
By cursing
I'm excused.
people.
Nothing's going to change that. Oh.
Wow.
pumped now. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
That was like instant Blue Chew action right there, Larson.
Wow. You're gonna have to wait an hour.
Mental erection is what I
guess
have
so.
right now.
Yeah.
Not a physical one because I'm old and it doesn't work anymore.
Daskamania. Have you seen Cultaholic's video where they bought wrestling merch from Wish.com?
Yes, I saw it. It's amazing, and we need to start doing silly shit like that.
Yeah.
I did. You know what I got? I bought on eBay for $3.
Uh-huh.
I just did this morning because I was looking on eBay. I was like, I want to see what weird wrestling shit is out there after I
Good.
saw that video. I bought 100 trivia questions
Oh, good.
from the year 1973.
Perfect.
So I was like, I don't know what we're going to do with it.
We're going
gonna
to
do
do
it.
chat trivia in its original form.
No, I know. I was thinking this. Like, let's do an actual video for the channel, not just for the
all right.
yokels on
All right,
Patreon.
Fair enough.
I was thinking, like, could we challenge, like, Zane again?
Yeah, we could do that.
You know, me and you versus his two yokels over there.
Yeah.
For some 1970s, and I just won't look at it.
Yeah.
You know.
That's a good idea.
I'll put it, keep it in an envelope. I'll keep it sealed.
What's the accounting firm that does the Oscar stuff?
The Price and
Waterhouse?
Goodman, Waterhouse and Price, something like that. Yeah.
There we go.
Jimmy Thomas, I'm trying to get that Matt Taven heat. Man, I'm very happy.
I can
about
tell.
that. I'm very happy. About
Jazzed.
that. Heck yeah, dude.
Super jazzed.
Text Lacey.
It's made
I
your
don't even know if I
day.
ever told her that I was on jury duty.
Oh, really?
Let's see here. Here we go. Good news.
Great news. I'm not on jury duty.
Been excused
You're on jury duty?
from federal jury duty. She's going to say something shitty in return. Watch. Anyways. Blue Monkey G says, how does it feel having a real H champion? You and I need to get together with Simon Miller and figure out what our plans are for that title, man.
You see he's got a match against David Starr?
Fucking A, what?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
He's posted on Twitter
For
this
who?
morning.
For what? What
I don't remember
promotion?
I don't remember promotion.
We need to reach out to him and say, hey, listen, is there anything we can do to help?
Yeah.
If you want to cut any promo, I mean, I know he's got What Culture, but they might have their own bandwidth that they can't exceed. Man, that's fucking rad. That's awesome. Wayne Maker says, Steve celebrating
For
getting
International Pro Wrestling.
Cool.
October 2nd.
Where? London.
Milton Keynes.
Milton Keynes. That's where I threw up outside of a Toys R Us.
There you go.
I've got great and that's the first time
Great memories.
That's the place where the first comic book shop I ever went to was in Milton Keynes.
Wow.
Like there were other places.
Wow.
Where I bought comic books, but that was the first time I even knew that there was such thing as a comic book shop.
History.
It is history. If you ever go to Toys R Us, I'm not sure if it's even if it exists
I
anymore.
don't think they exist anymore.
But at Milton Keynes, I threw up.
F-Pop wants to know the last match on Raw if WWE goes out of business.
Ric Flair versus Sting.
Yeah, someone said that here in chat.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not original.
Triple H.
No, Patrick Sparks has it exactly right. Dana Brooke versus
There
Sarah
you go.
Logan. It's every episode of Main Event.
There you go.
I love it. That's great. Oh, she said, yay. Was wondering what that was going to say.
So she wasn't
Worry no more, woman.
Oh, you're going to be shitty, huh?
Oh, man. Triple H versus Cena. It's got to be a Cena match, right?
Yeah, I played Triple H.
Cena versus Rollins.
Cena versus Triple H. Cena versus Randy Orton. They have history.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, well, Undertaker.
Maybe Triple H Undertaker.
Triple H Undertaker. Yeah, that's what it's going to be. Triple H Undertaker.
F-Pop, since it's Movie Monday, I guess, remake Lethal Weapon with wrestlers.
Who asked that? F-Pop?
Yeah.
I'll do this for F-Pop because I like F-Pop, but I hate those questions.
Who's Martin Riggs?
So somebody's Triple H. I'm too old for this shit.
No, that's
Murtaugh.
yeah.
Okay, Triple H is Murtaugh.
I think R-Truth should be Murtaugh.
He doesn't act like he's old though. He
know,
never
but he's in
acts
his
like he's old.
mid-40s.
He never acts like it though. We need somebody who's like, like literally in an interview who's like, I can't keep up with those guys.
Yeah.
That's what we need. I think it's Triple H. So who's Riggs? Who's
A bit unhinged.
yeah, loose cannon. I mean, if he didn't die, it'd be Brian Pillman would be the perfect Riggs.
John Moxley.
Who's a modern day? There you go, John Moxley. Perfect. He's a modern day Pillman, kind of. The Joe Pesci character, I don't even know what he did in that movie.
Drake Maverick.
Okay, yeah, that works. That's good. Who's the lieutenant?
The police chief?
Yeah, police
Isn't that
chief.
Richard Donner who plays the police chief? He directed and then was police chief too.
Really? Richard Donner was in front of the camera
I
at
think
some
so.
point?
Yeah, he's acted in movies before.
Really?
Yeah, I believe that was Richard Donner.
Wow. Learn something new every day. Wow, looks like you're right about that. Images.
Yeah, it's Richard Donner.
Okay. Well, he was less. I honestly, I just knew that there was a police chief. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. That's a mind blower. So now I see him. I recognize him.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a fucking mind blower.
Well, Pop says he's in Superman 2. That's right.
What? As who? He looks familiar now.
Superman as well, not Superman 2. Superman as well.
Yeah, he wouldn't be in Superman 2.
No.
Richard Donner in Superman. It's not gonna. I don't know if it's actually gonna. Who does he play in Superman?
Well, right there.
That's not right. Does he play one of the Kryptonians?
No, that's not right at all. That's just
guilty. Yeah, I don't know who he played.
Zach Stolpa has an interesting question. Steve Larson, if you were ever drafted to the military, would you go or would you dodge?
Oh man. Well, if you dodge, you risk. I guess I don't know what is the consequences for dodging. Is it just prison time?
Yeah, you get put in jail.
Let's see here. Punishment. Because that kind of depends. Punishment for draft dodging. I guess this is what I would do. So here's the thing. I may come off like a total dullard, but when I was younger, my dad had me take the Air Force exam, and I did exceedingly well with it. So I would probably say, look, I'm college educated. I'm old. I shouldn't be a grunt. I should not be on the front lines. I'm much more value to you. For example, they like the Air Force, all the branches have their own TV stations. I'm sure they have all their own internets also, their own websites. Put me there. I will do that. You want to bring back Grit magazine, which is like they got like comic strips in there? I'll spearhead that. I don't want to fight. I'm terrified of killing anything. So that's what I would do. I would probably do it, but I would say, listen.
Would the nature of the conflict influence your decision at all? Like if it was involved in a war that you felt was unjust.
No war is just, man. Fucking besides World War II. They're all bad.
Well, of course they're all bad.
So if there was a draft, I would think that it's a just war. But if I was completely opposed to it, I don't think it would matter. Like it's the bottom line is, look, you're only as free as your government allows you to be.
That's true.
So if I gotta look out for number one. If I don't want to go to prison, then I probably have to comply with what they want me to do.
You guys go to Canada. Wait it out.
Yeah, but who wants to be on the lam? Is there a statute of limitations for it? This is a great question.
Sure,
by the
there
way.
is.
Failing to register or comply with Military Selective Service Acts is a felony punishable by fine of up to $250,000 or a prison term of up to 5 years. Yeah, fuck that. I've seen shows about prison. I don't want to fucking do that. I'd say, look, I am.
You'd be. Let's say if it was a situation where you're in combat or you go to jail.
I'd go to combat, shoot myself in the foot. What would you do?
I don't know.
Well, I speculated what I would do. It's difficult to say if you're not in the situation.
Obviously, yeah.
Have at it, man.
If it was a situation where it was a Vietnam type war, that is it was a conflict.
You know it's fucked up.
Yes.
You know it's fucked up.
Not only should us as a country not be involved, it is a jacked up situation on the ground.
Yeah.
I would do everything in my power not have to go to Vietnam.
Yeah.
Everything. If that meant
here's the thing
being
about
on the lam, if that's what's best for me and my family, that's what I would do.
You can take your wife and 2 kids on the lam.
If that's what I thought the best thing was. Now, if it's a situation where it seemed like the very fabric or the status of our country is on the line.
World War II, yeah.
That's a different issue.
Yeah, sure.
Then if I'm drafted, then that's my duty. Then yes, I would probably go.
What was the statute of limitations on
I don't
that?
know.
Let's find out. Statute of limitations, draft dodging.
At this point, we're too old to be drafted, so it's not an issue.
That's true. But if aliens came and they were like, man, all hands on deck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's see here. Penalty for refusing to serve when drafted. All right, here we go. Let's see here. Every officer, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I don't know.
I assume people fled to Canada because the idea was that there's a statute of limitations, and once they expired, they'd come back and
You would think so.
But
you would think so.
maybe they changed that.
Yeah.
We haven't done non-news yet.
Oh, man. All right, let's do that. Did y'all see the new Ask Steven Larson graphic?
It's really
if you
good.
haven't, I'm going to run it right now instead of non-news. We'll do them both. Look at that. That looks awesome. So cool. Ask Steven Larson, but then we do non-news. Super Timo!
5 years. No person tried and punished for evading, neglecting, refusing to perform the duty of registering. Oh, this is just registering imposed by unless the indictment is found within 5 years. Next, after the last day before such person attains the age of 26, or within 5 years. Next, after the last day, such person does perform his duty to register. Is this a selective service?
Going to Vietnam.
That's just selective service.
Going to Vietnam back then seemed like a certain death wish.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, man. I'd probably rather do jail, but yeah, I'd probably just go on the lam. If seemingly everybody else was ripping up their draft cards, like, I'll just go. Like they can only round up so many people. So yeah, I'd probably do that.
Here we go with non-news.
Or I'd preemptively like join the Air Force.
Yeah.
Because I'm not flying anything, and they didn't have people on the ground,
Mm-hmm.
so I just do that.
Mm-hmm.
That's what my dad did. He was in Nam. He was on the ground, but he was fixing planes. He wasn't like in combat.
Yeah. Well, in situations like that, when bases are getting attacked, that's not necessarily. I mean, it's safer than being in the field, but it's not. It's not exactly safe.
So what's our non-news today, man?
So Bray Wyatt potentially teasing some sort of confrontation with Stone Cold tonight is what he had to say. Quote, "A rattlesnake's skin's the same color as the leaves," she said. "You got to get them before they get you." He attributes that quote to Sister Abigail.
Did you look up that quote to see if it's
From anything?
its origin is proper literary?
No, but
quote?
I can. Everything
Everything
is
says
just
that.
about that.
Did you see Randy Orton?
Yeah, that was funny.
What was it for the people who haven't seen it?
All right,
Randy Orton
I'll look it up right now.
tweeted back.
He said, "Wait, wasn't Sister Abigail in that barn of yours I burnt down? You mean to tell me we put ourselves and the entire world through a House of Horrors match? She's still around?"
I enjoyed that House of Horrors match. I thought it was very clever. Those are some really nice looking.
These ones? I know I like those a lot.
Those are really cool. I just couldn't stand the Mania match. Mania match.
The Mania match was abysmal. Abysmal. So we'll see. We'll see if it happens. I want it to happen. I'm all about that.
Mm-hmm.
Christopher Rampersad does not want to see it happen.
He said, "Please be faulty news." I have faith that if they do it, they will do it properly with Stone Cold. I think Stone Cold's a guy who probably low key tries his best to protect his image. So if he's going to do something, it's going to be well thought out and it's going to be effective. So I'm about it if they do it properly. I think it could be like a really cool, oh man, this is a moment.
know,
It's a
I know.
moment, you know.
The situation where he confronts Stone Cold and have someone else intervene before the attack happens, that wouldn't surprise me. Would not surprise me at all.
Yeah. Let's see if there's any more questions here. Blue Monkey G, would you guys do a 24-hour stream of old episodes on Twitch? I don't know what their policy is for doing a continual stream of stuff.
Yeah.
So I understand that, of course, like AAA and Impact, they run constant. I don't know if Twitch would have we'd have to reach out to them, and that has not been easy.
No.
We're technically under a gaming contract with Twitch, so I don't know if that would preclude us from being able to do that.
Well, Rampersad says, "Steve, I don't want this." He doesn't want the Fiend to attack Stone Cold.
I don't tell you, man. I don't tell you. Either it'll be cool or it won't be. D Minor, what wrestlers would surprise you by having a 5-star match? Matt Taven. He was given an hour with Jay Lethal, and by all accounts, it was kind of just a teeps match.
Yeah.
It wasn't like really great.
Rusev.
Yeah.
He's got a 5-star mustache right now, though.
That's a 6-star mustache, man. That broke the
great
bank.
looking mustache.
Yeah, it looks great. Let's see here. F-Pop. Look up the title history of Extreme Rising. It can be an add-on to Countdown. Stevie Richards wanted to defend it in a game of Madden against Danny Doring. The title history of Extreme Rising. I don't know what that is.
Is that a promotion? Zach Stolpa asks, how do you feel about... He says you're a Patriots, but I'll say the Patriots.
What's wrong with calling them my Patriots? My Pats are great. Now I have Antonio Brown on my team, and it's fantastic. That's great.
Are you part owner?
Well, in my heart, I am. They own a piece of my heart. I own a piece of their heart. So yes, I do.
Well, that's interesting. So Extreme Rising has 3 title changes, and one of them was not recognized.
Okay, what is Extreme Rising? What is it?
It's a promotion.
It's a promotion.
Founded in 2012, meant to fill the void of hardcore wrestling left behind by defunct ECW.
How many people? That's what we should do. Top 10 promotions left to fill the void of
I know.
ECW. That's not a bad idea.
I know.
Because how many? There's like a ton of them.
Let's see who. Matt Hardy is one of the former. So they had a tournament to determine the first champion in this tournament. Stevie Richards, Papa Don, Luke Hawx, P.S. Perry Saturn, Sabu, Devon Storm, Rhino, and Homicide. Stevie Richards defeated Rhino in the finals.
So wow, F-Pop says it was Shane Douglas's defunct ECW revival and also the worst show I've ever been to. That sounds like a 10 for the win, man.
Yeah, man.
D-Minor, Steve, how's your My career going in 2K20? I have not even started it. I was all about my league and the Slow Wolfpack team. It's a terrific team.
Mr. Ali B asks, when is the 5-year anniversary? September 22nd is the
Technically,
actual
it's
day.
the 22nd, yeah. Yeah, we didn't talk about the Rev Pro thing today. That was some oddball news.
That was weird. I mean, you shouldn't be laying your hands on the ref, man.
No. Now he's got shoulder and neck injuries, can't do his job.
It's messed up.
That's a rough situation. And then he didn't reach out to Rev Pro in the first place, allegedly, according to Rev Pro. So for those of you who don't know the story,
It was that Bodum or Bottom guy, yeah.
Josh Bodum and Shaw Samuels is a tag team in Rev Pro. They were the champions, I think. Then they got that stripped. And
something went wrong in the match.
So what happened was they were against the Aussie Open guys.
Yeah.
And Aussie Open, I think, was supposed to win, but it wasn't supposed to happen until a little bit later in the match. Josh Bodum got pinned, and the ref counted 3 because he didn't lift his shoulder.
Yeah.
He didn't kick out. And so one thing led to another. Bodum got mad and was legitimately beating the guy up on the outside of the ring, I think.
Yeah.
And then Shaw Samuels gave him a slam, or maybe those things were vice versa. Shaw Samuels was saying in his apology, which a lot of people are criticizing right now, that he tried to do what he could to protect the integrity of the match, and so he tried to give him as safe a body slam as he could. And maybe at that point, Bodum took over. I forget which happened first. But Rev Pro issued an apology after a couple of days. The referee issued a statement on Twitter saying, my neck is effed up, my shoulder's messed up. I can't, his regular day job is reffing football matches somehow. He can't do that now. Rev Pro countered by saying, we didn't find out until Twitter. And they've severed all ties with Josh Bodum because Josh Bodum issued a statement that was very condescending and I didn't do anything wrong. And, I made sure everything was fine, blah, blah, blah. And Rev Pro said, we're cutting ties with him. Shaw Samuels is on a very strict probationary period right now because we kind of believe what he's saying and his statement, and we don't think he's completely in the wrong. But they also said they're initiating their own internal investigation type scenario or incident reports. Yeah. So they're going to start people filing out incident reports. So, yeah, it's pretty crazy.
That is crazy.
So, yeah. Yeah, I saw that. The Ravens won 59-10 over the Dolphins, right?
Yeah, Dolphins are abysmal.
Seems like they're a trash team. Are they supposed to be worse than the Detroit Lions? Wasn't it the Lions that went winless?
0-16, yeah.
0-16 that one year?
A few years back. Dolphins have a chance. I think they're trying to tank. Apparently there were some players on the team after the game yesterday requested to be traded.
Wait, what happened? What?
There was a report, I think, from Pro Football Talk that there was a number of players on the Dolphins who, after yesterday's game, requested a trade because they didn't want to be on a team that's tanking.
I wonder if it's wow, that sucks. Yeah, that would be frustrating if like the goal of the team is to tank. Mm-hmm. Because here's the thing: it's not like the strategy for tanking is pretty interesting to me. How like they'll play crap players instead of good players.
Yeah, you trade away all your good players for future assets.
Yeah.
Or if the Sixers did.
But also, if you have good players,
you just don't play them. Yeah,
you just don't play them. Yeah. That's terrible. That's awful. It's one thing to want to be part of a rebuilding process. There's another thing. It's like, hey, I'm really good. Like we should be. There should be a culture of wanting to win on the team.
Totally.
Yeah, that's terrible. Anyways, I think that's it for the show.
Yeah, we got to get the thing re-uploaded. Today's episode.
Yeah, we got to do all that stuff. So anyways, thanks everybody for watching. We appreciate it. We'll talk to you later.
Goodbye.